Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work, man. Woo! It's Thursday night. Kansas City is up 20-6. Uh, Denver has had some opportunities and things, but you know they keep making more and more mistakes. But here's the crazy thing about an NFL season. And we look at the Cowboys, everybody's focused on how bad the Dallas Cowboys have been and everything else. They've lost three in a row, but they don't talk about the Rams losing three in a row. And Todd Gurley, who can't seem to even practice on a regular. And that team is far and away from where they were. Remember, they were in the Super Bowl last year. And then you think about Kansas City, the first three games, Pat Mahomes is lighting the place up. His numbers are still great, but the last 2 weeks they've lost, and now he's not returning in the second half with a knee injury. You don't know how bad that injury is. Let me turn this down. It's cold, but I ain't trying to set myself on fire here. You don't know how bad that injury is. And right now, Kansas City seems to be a bit of in shell shock. An NFL season is a long, long time. Teams will rise, teams will fall, teams will rise again. And that's why I'm not giving up on my Cowboys. You look at those daggone polls, and it's crazy because you saw those first 3 weeks, man, we way up here, Super Bowl and all that, and it's just been like a nosedive almost down to zero. I think I'm one of the few ones that still believe in the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm not going to give up on them. It'll be a cold day in hell before I give up on the Dallas Cowboys. But teams' fortunes can rise and fail just like that. And as bad as these 3 weeks are, they're just 3 games on the season. I didn't think we were going to go 13-3. I didn't think we were going to go 16-0. I was hoping 11-5. This game is key. It's not the final nail in the coffin if they lose it, but if they can win this game and then have the bye week and have the Giants and win those 2 games, all of a sudden things look a whole lot better than they did before. Some teams peak early and go down the trail, go down the toilet. Some teams don't get into the groove till later. I know this much. The players that we have on defense are a lot better than what they've done thus far on the field. I know DeMarcus Lawrence is better than 2.5 sacks and 9 tackles. I know that. He's not hitting his groove yet. I know that we can perform better than what we have. And I believe that maybe last year our defense started out hot as can be and got cold in the end. That maybe, just maybe, this defense will dig deep, dig in, and play better going forward. That's my hope. And we're not far away. That's the thing that's crazy, is we're not far away. Our offense has been able to pass the ball. If we can get back to running the football, if our defense can just get a few more takeaways. 2 freaking interceptions in 6 games is just not good enough. But I believe that they can do it. Now today was so much better than Monday was. Monday was just punched in the gut over and over again. It was bad because you lost to the Jets, okay? You listened to all those filthy Philadelphia Eagle fans that were just in here talking smack like they done something, like they just won the Super Bowl again, even though they're only 3-3, just like us, fighting to stay out of the gutter. But then to hear, you got no chance on Amari Cooper. You got no chance on Lyle Collins. You got no chance on Tyron Smith. You got Tyrone Crawford going on injured reserve. And it was just like, damn, the punches to the gut just keep coming. Just keep coming, left and right. And it was just like, damn, who's going to get hurt next? But today, friends, today was a new day. And things can change. Bodies can heal. Players can dig deep and get past the pain. And that's what happened today. Lo and behold, Tyron Smith was out there with his helmet, his shoulder pads on. Lyle Collins was out there with his shoulder pad and helmets on, working out. Limited, mind you. Limited, but working out. Which is a far cry from Monday when they said that they were going to be out, that there was no chance for these guys. Those are warriors. Now, Amari Cooper. They say the bruise that Amari Cooper has on his thigh literally wraps around his thigh. It's very painful. But you know what? They said he stood up in that locker room today. He said, hey, come on around. I'm going to practice tomorrow. Not a game now. We're talking about practice. He said, I'm going to practice and I am going to prepare like I'm playing for Sunday. I don't know if these guys will play, if they will be physically able to, but the fact that they are giving everything that they have to make sure they're there inspires the hell out of me. It gives me hope and belief in these guys. What does this team have to do if Amari Cooper's not there? You got to mix some shit up a little bit. I think you got to go to 2 tight ends. Get Blake Jarwin out there. Get Jason Witten out there. 2 tight end formations. You got to play action. You know, it's funny because I remember talking with West Coast, Dallas Cowboys scouting. He's a young gun, young pup and all that. You know, I'm old school and things. And I said, you know what excited me? I said, this is what excited me about Jason Witten coming back. I said, the fact that Blake Jarwin has become more of a passing, catching tight end. I said, you go to 12 personnel. 2 tight ends, 1 running back. You got Michael Gallup. Hopefully Randall Cobb will be back, but even Cedric Wilson. The Eagles' defense is a great run-stopping defense. But you get in there with that 2 tight end formation, which is, you know, Imano versus Imano, strength on strength. And you have Dak Prescott reading the defense. Is it 8 men in the box? 8 men in the box. You're faking the dive. You're rolling Dak outside. You're having your tight ends chip and block and go out in formation. You got your wide receivers on one-on-one. You have them going deep. You have Zeke, pass block for a second, waggle right on out for a screen. You play action them to death. That's what you can do with 12 personnel. And this is what you have to do if you're the Dallas Cowboys. You got to mix the stuff up. You got to go with Tony Pollard and Zeke Elliott out there at the same time, especially if you're down Amari Cooper. You've got to give some looks and some things that they haven't seen. You've got to keep them guessing. You got to make them earn getting a tackle. These guys are warriors. They ain't giving up. Even though some of you have given up on these Dallas Cowboys, I haven't. And they haven't given up on themselves. And that's why I believe the Dallas Cowboys will get the win. That's right, I said it. It's not the first time I said it. Cowboys will get this win on Sunday night. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm a dreamer. Maybe I'm a homer. But I, for one, believe in this team. Y'all can keep hating. Y'all can keep disbelieving. You do you, and I'm going to do me. With that said, it's time to turn out the lights so I can go to bed. I hope those guys aren't hurting as much as my body is. You got to believe in something. Why not believe in the Dallas Cowboys? I'll see you guys in the morning. Damn, it's cold out here. Shoot. What happened to summertime?